Yo, mi gente, ¿cómo están? Welcome to
How
Behind
y'all
the
doing
Mic.
today? Welcome to Behind the Mic. And we got two special, talented people in the podcast today. First of all, I want to thank y'all for making it out today. And, I want y'all to present yourselves individually and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah, please.
I guess I'll go first.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All right, so Charles Thomas go by C-Note. Major thing that I want people to know right now is that I'm running a talent agency,
Nice.
Noteworthy Talent, in Houston. Just a collective of a lot of very very fabulous entertainers and performers, musicians,
Oh,
and
nice.
just connecting them with people that want that type of entertainment for their events and for their occasions. I'm trying to bridge that gap because I think that's something that's been very under. That just hasn't been provided.
Okay.
Down here. But
What can people find when you come to your agency?
well, they can find a large variety of performers, everything from saxophonists
Nice.
to violin and cello players,
Mm,
keyboard players, also visual artists, DJs. Pretty much like
Nice.
the whole shebang. Entertainment. It's a big umbrella that we just try to cover, just because
Yeah.
right now we live in an age, since COVID, everybody's being more extravagant and more exuberant with their occasions and their events.
Yeah.
So people are asking for aerialist dancers and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
Right.
yeah,
Nah, but I think it's pretty cool because nowadays I feel like they're real musicians, they're professional musicians. It's hard to come by, you know what I'm saying? With technology and all being on the box now, not a lot of people want to like learn that beautiful art of playing on a real instrument. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's cool that you provide those services, man. It's pretty dope because people do look for that a lot.
yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
And I'm DeAndre Gosey. I go by Dre on the keys. I'm a live musician in Houston, and music producer.
Oh,
Um, and I have a show coming up on next Wednesday, actually, Wednesday the 25th. Well, I'll be doing some of my music and featuring some of my friends. But what I think my main thing, like with music and music directing, that's my main thing. I know how to
okay.
bring the musicians together, get everybody on one accord, and make a production, make the show happen, like oversee it, put all the pieces together. I think that kind of marks my live production. And I do some things in the box, but I think what makes my special touch is I play
Okay.
a lot of the instruments live,
Okay.
and it kind of gives it that sound, that soulful sound.
Yeah. How difficult is to put something like that together?
Uh it depends on
It
who you work.
requires a lot of practice.
It takes a lot of practice, yeah. As far as music directing, if you have the right people that are responsible and they learn their stuff, it makes it easier. But no, just it's the preparation, it's the time to put in to learn the craft and practice every day.
That's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Like shit, I'll be down to go to that show. When is the show again?
The show is gonna be on a Wednesday. This coming up Wednesday on the September 25th at Hiking Pilot downtown.
Nice. Like real live instruments and everything.
Oh yeah, the whole nine.
Okay.
That's dope.
Shit, we need to pull up.
Yeah, man.
What's
Put 'em on the guest list, man.
Yeah, come on.
What's the instrument that y'all specialize in?
Okay, so I specialize as a saxophonist primarily. I pretend to be a flute player from time to time, but that's as far as I will publicize.
Yeah, you'll be getting all the girls with that saxophone, huh?
Man, y'all put me on the spot, man.
Yeah, that's fly though.
I've been told that it's a sexy instrument.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's
you know what's crazy, that it I've heard that before as well.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's
You know what I mean?
dope.
Like that. It's like,
How difficult is to learn to play the saxophone? Is it like,
man, it's super easy. I don't know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I tried. It is no. It is not easy.
for another musician to say that? Yeah, no.
It's not easy.
By comparison, well, it's a wind instrument, so the hardest thing is just getting getting the mouth to be able to learn how to produce the sound.
Oh
But
shit.
as far as like the fingerings and
Uh-huh.
the functionality of the instrument, it's very simple. Like
No, it's not.
compared to like flute or clarinet or any of the other like wind instruments, it's pretty simple. It's basic. It's you learn the pattern one way and it's the same way all up and down the horn. Like it doesn't
Okay.
get it
How,
doesn't
how
get
do you
complicated.
prepare for like an event that you're gonna be playing for a couple? I don't know how long you play, right? But I'm assuming it's a little bit complicated to be playing it on like an hour or two and stuff.
Yeah, man. So we've been performing for a minute. So at this point, the preparation isn't the the most taxing part about
Oh,
everything.
okay, okay.
Yeah, a lot of it is the marketing part of it, getting people to the show, publicizing it, because we perform so much. It's kind of second nature at the
Yeah,
group for so
yeah,
many
yeah.
years.
Okay.
But it's all of the other things that go into it, the social media and the business end and all of that.
Getting the
What do you play?
haircut.
I started on drums,
Okay.
and then I went to bass guitar, and I play keyboard and B3 organ. So I play
Nice.
a lot of different instruments, and I went to school for music and took woodwind class where I had to learn the saxophone, and it is very difficult to play.
Oh,
So
man.
that's why I can tell you
Don't
firsthand,
give
like
the
it
viewers
is
false information.
not.
Not just
Not gonna let me make it.
No, it is not easy, and it's come from multiple. I'm a multiple instrumentalist, and that one is hard.
Now that's dope. So your main thing you would say would be the keys.
Yeah, the keys now. Yeah, of course.
That's another dope instrument to play
Oh
too,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
bro.
The
Pianos are
possibility.
legendary, man.
Don't let this guy fool you though, man. You put some drumsticks in his hands,
Yeah.
he gonna
Oh,
tear you up.
really?
Yeah, man. He's
That's
being modest, but if he really wanted to go down his history of being a drummer, he's got some accolades.
Okay,
okay,
okay.
man. I'm a producer, man. I'm gonna try to get into in the studio one of these days.
Oh yeah, that's man.
That'd
That's
be
all I do.
beautiful. Like
Yeah, yeah. We can make it
feel like
happen.
real instruments give the tracks. I'm more into like trap, hip hop, R&B and all that. And I feel like when you use real instruments, it's just nothing can beat that.
Yeah, it just gives it. It gives it that. It gives it life. It makes it
Yeah.
breathe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the spirit, the soul, the artist. Like, it gets recorded too while you record that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
feeling you're giving
Yeah,
it.
the feel exactly. It's in there. Yeah.
It's a performance.
Yeah, it's
You're
beautiful.
recording a performance.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Hell yeah.
So talk about a little bit about because before we went on start recording the podcast, you were talking about somebody is trying to contact you
Yeah.
about because it's funny though because I mean a lot of people don't know, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I mean,
And
it's crazy. Like yeah, literally, like before we started rolling the cameras, somebody called my phone. I saw the text message. It was like, "Hey, I know this is last minute,
Damn.
but I need a saxophonist
Oh
tomorrow
my
at
God.
2 o'clock." And I was like, "I gotta call this person. I'm not gonna have this conversation through text message."
Yeah,
I
yeah.
called her, and she finally picked up, and she was like, "Yeah, um, I need a saxophone and stuff. I didn't know how to find you and everything like that." And so I asked, I was like, "Why did you wait so late to try to book a saxophonist for
Yeah.
this thing you got coming up?" And she said, "Honestly, I didn't know how to find you. I saw you at this one event, and I was searching for the violinist at that event. I was searching for violin."
Yeah.
And she said, finally, I reached out to the person that threw the event, and I said, "Do you have his information? I've been trying to find the violinist." And she told her, she's like, "He played the saxophone."
yeah,
And it was just, she was
Oh,
like,
damn.
"Oh," and so she finally reached out to me. She's like, "Yeah, I was looking for." I was like, "Yeah, I play saxophone. Like you was looking for the wrong instrument." And it kind of just opened my eyes to how much of a disconnect like the world has to the
and
world of
it's true
music.
though.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, people are normally just used to consuming it,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
they
what I
don't have to
mean?
Yeah,
think
that's
about
true.
it.
And they're not really looking at how the noise is made.
No,
Not the noise, but the
yeah, we know what
The
you're
Yeah, we
sound.
know
saying.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
sound,
we
the
got
sound. Yeah.
So I think that's super interesting because there's stuff that I might not know. I'm like, I'll be scared to say it out loud. You know
you.
what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, it's
So,
all
As
cool, man.
long as you know a saxophone and a violin, you
yeah, I
good.
mean,
You're
I think I
good.
know that. I know that
Yeah,
much.
you know that sound of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the saxophone an expensive instrument to buy?
It can be. It
Really?
can be really cheap too.
Get out Timo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I
Make
mean,
it
you
work.
you can get one on Amazon. Yeah,
Really?
like $200 to $300. You can
Okay.
start off real, real low barrier to entry.
Okay.
But yeah, they do get up there. They do get
Really?
up there. Mine, I play, and I need to go ahead and obtain this sponsorship. So I'm go ahead and plant the seeds now.
Right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Manifest it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I play Antigua Winds right now, and so I'm playing an Antigua Pro One alto sax,
Okay.
and that baby ran me just over 3,000.
Oh
Oh
wow.
yeah.
About like 8 years ago, I think.
Okay.
How much is your dream one?
Woo, man! So I saw this one of a kind saxophone at a horn shop, and am I allowed to say the name of the shop? Okay, I got the thumbs up from my publisher.
Right.
So I was at Fleming Instrument and
Okay.
Repair.
Uh-huh.
That's in Houston. That's right there in the Heights area.
Okay.
Okay.
And at this particular time, they had this remarkable horn. It was um it was like a centennial edition of a horn company, and so they went put all the bells and whistles on it. They made this thing look fantastic, and it was $10,000.
Oh.
In racks. In racks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now, stuff is a lot more expensive now.
I mean, keyboards get crazy too, right?
Oh, you already know as a producer,
Yeah.
I play a Nord, and that joint was like $4,500. Well, worth every penny. Traded for the world, man.
Baby.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for you to do what you want to
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had the tools.
Yeah. You pay for good quality.
Yeah.
It's gonna make your job. So it's like anything else, like computers or tech, or you put the money into it, a vehicle. It's gonna
do.
serve
Right.
you. It's gonna serve you.
And something kind of contradictory too is Charles could sound good on an Amazon horn as well too, because a lot of it is the technique that he brings to it.
Okay. Okay.
So when you have a good instrument, it expands on what you're doing already, but it's not gonna make you sound good.
Okay.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
It's like
Yeah.
if you put LeBron on the court and you made him hoop in like some Payless shoes or
Yeah,
whatever.
Still gonna dunk.
He's still gonna dunk.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
The shoe might come apart
Yeah,
mid game.
yeah. He might bust a toe out that joint. But,
Right.
yeah. He getting them points.
All right, cool. You want to start with your segment?
Yeah. So usually what we do, we talk a little bit. Like he has a segment, I have one. We kind of just talk about what's going on in the world today.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all heard that today. They actually, they put out the charges to P Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Yeah,
I didn't.
seen that.
Yeah, I seen something like that.
So they're actually now they're going to
To process him.
not process him, but
He
like
got locked up.
I mean he's about to start the whole
Trial.
deal.
Whole
Yeah, I'm
process,
sure he's
yeah.
not gonna go to jail right off the bat
Yeah.
because he has deep pockets. You know what I mean? But it's just, how do y'all feel about it? Like the whole stuff going on and stuff.
Man. For the first podcast,
It's a
that's
tough
pretty
one.
tough one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Take it easy on
you
us,
just
man.
gotta, yeah, man.
What about he needs me
Just-
to go play on? Then
I think honestly, it just shows that in this industry, you have to stand for something. You have to be solid
I agree.
in what you believe in, and you have to, man, just stand 10 toes down for what you believe in and stay true to yourself. There's a lot of things that can get you distracted. Off task, man. So what you get? No.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna go for me. I feel like it's crazy that went on for so long. For me, you know what I'm saying? It's scary how like when some people are in a position and in society where they can get away for so many stuff because they got the money, they got the position, the connects to make things go away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I mean, I know there's victims behind this, so it's like some people make fun of it, people make jokes of it, but there's some real life stories that went down in these situations, right? So for me, um, I'll say it's like if it did it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you have to pay for what you do, bro. At the end of the day, like karma is real. Sooner than later, it's gonna come back to you. So
Yeah.
that's my opinion on that one.
Yeah, man. Because what I can say on it, dude, man, power and influence is a real thing.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
And that you be surprised how far and how heavy you can affect the world. With just like you said, the right amount of influence,
Yeah.
the right amount of power, the
Right,
right
right.
amount of finance and money and stuff like that, support. Man, Kanye said it best, man. No one man should have all that power.
Man,
Mm.
come
Hey,
Yeah.
on, man.
sometimes
Yeah.
power is bigger than money. You
Man.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When you got
Yep.
power,
yeah.
they combine the both. You know,
Yeah.
my comment is this: is like I okay, so I know that shit's not. It's he's not the only one involved in all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yep.
not the first group of people that go down for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is like they need to look at everybody too. You know what I'm saying? Because like what they had the whole situation with the Epstein deal
Mm.
and the
Yeah.
island.
Yep.
So it's all been going on with these big people, as in
Mm-hmm.
like big as in fame,
Yeah.
big as in power that they
Yep.
have
Yeah.
either in the politics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that shit goes on all around the world. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
And it's like it kind of sucks that they make it a big deal. Not a big deal, but because they blow it up everywhere.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But there's a lot more other people that are still getting away with it. You
Yeah.
know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, I
So
agree with you. I think it gives a bad rep to the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone in it is doing crazy stuff like that.
right,
I met so many dope people. I have like really big hearted people in the music industry. I'm grateful for that.
right,
But at the same time, I'm sure you guys have encountered people that you're like, yo, like this person's not. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, right.
But it's like in every business, bro. But I feel like it's more like people see it more in the music industry because everybody pays attention to it.
Yeah.
It's so
Right.
Yep.
big and it's
Yep.
so part of music is part of our lives, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it or not, anywhere you go, you're gonna hear music.
Music.
Right,
Yep.
right.
You can't
So
escape it.
yeah,
And staying in topic with that, my next one it's we're not going to talk about the politics because I don't like to talk about the politics too
Yeah.
much,
yeah,
but we're going to talk about Donald Trump
hmm,
Okay.
and how he's bringing all these Hispanic Latin artists
On
into
board his campaign.
Wow.
right. And
Yeah.
my thing
yeah,
is this, right? It's like, golly, man, at least get to know the people that you're bringing on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he brought on Nicky Jam. I don't know if y'all have heard of him, but
yeah,
he's a Puerto Rican reggaeton artist, and his name is Nicky Jam. Well, when he was on the podium, he was saying, "We got Nicky Jam. She's hot."
Oh boy.
Now I don't know if
Oh
she's
boy.
hot as in the music's hot
Yeah.
or as in looks hot. Because if it's on looks hot, I'm like, dude. I mean, you should at least see the person that you're bringing onto you.
Oh man.
So my thing is
he
like,
probably thought it was Nicki Minaj or
it's like, but you know what I mean? Like,
something.
I'm sure that they don't know. They don't know you.
Yeah,
I mean, that shows you that they don't know who they're bringing on,
Yeah.
and they don't care.
They
Well,
don't
yeah,
care.
yeah, I mean that's politics as a whole. I
Politics.
mean,
Right, right,
they
Yeah.
that's not music is not their world, regardless of what party you're in.
right.
That's not.
But my all right. So my thing is at least like you would think that they would at least meet like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? And you actually put
Nah.
your eyes on them
yeah.
or her,
Nah.
whatever it is. But obviously that doesn't even
Here
happen.
on the same note, I would like to ask you guys about that. Like, if you guys get booked for an event or a situation doesn't align with your beliefs, or you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, like would you guys still do it, or y'all would consider what it requires?
Man, you kind of have to assess it from two different standpoints because
Hmm.
like for me, for instance,
Hmm.
I do um have my own set of guidelines and principles
Okay,
that
okay,
that I align with, but at the same time I do have other musicians that I represent and people that work with
yeah,
me,
yeah,
people that that I need to be mindful of with the decisions that I
mm,
make, because I don't want to withhold opportunity
yeah,
from
Yep.
from the people that are working with me and working around me. So you kind of have to dance a real delicate dance
yeah,
with that. I when I was just doing just rendering my services and stuff
Right.
like that. And to a degree, you have to, like I said, it's a delicate dance
Yeah.
because when you're doing this as a business, you don't want to discriminate, and you
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah, that's
yeah,
tough.
it's
That's
tough, man.
tough.
You don't you
Yeah,
don't you don't want to ostracize a community or
yeah.
Yeah.
a
You
culture or anything like that
Right.
just
Right.
offend
because
somebody's beliefs and stuff.
beliefs and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
So you have to be sensitive all the way around,
Okay.
but you still have to find a way to maintain um your own belief system.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it's not an easy thing to navigate, man. It's no right or wrong answer about it.
Yeah. No,
some
it's
some
true.
guys are just like, man, I'm not doing that. That ain't
Yeah.
me, this, that, and the other, and stuff like that. And you got other people that's like, man, I want my company to have longevity, so I need to
Yeah.
be concerned and be
Yeah.
considerate of certain things.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah, it's tricky. Like as an artist, your image is so much a part of the business and the brand. So
yeah,
True. True.
what you do, you know, man, it affects everything, how people perceive you and
yeah,
they'll associate you with something just because you performing there. And you
Yeah.
may be like, I'm just getting a check. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, because I've been in a situation like that as well. And I had to like, yeah, man, they're associating me. I'm just, trying to make some bread and they associate you with an idea or something that
Yeah.
so
True.
yeah, you kind
Sometimes we go too far, but
yeah.
now my question is this, right? If you're that artist that and they tell you that she's hot and you're in that situation, are you still going up?
What do you
Or what
Ooh.
are
mean?
you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like you just hear somebody introducing you, and we're not
Yeah,
gonna
they
say
don't
who,
even know who you
but
are.
they don't even know who you
Oh.
are, and
Damn.
they say, let's say your artist name,
Yeah.
and they say she's hot.
To be completely honest with you, bro, I feel like you as a professional, you there to do a
Sign up.
job.
yeah,
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think I would go out there. Obviously, I will address
yeah. You
that
got to address it.
situation after
Okay,
that. Like,
you
hey,
would
what
say,
happened? You know what I'm
but would you
saying?
say something on the mic or on the side? Like,
I know in myself, I probably would say something on the mic.
Like,
Yeah, I think most dudes
yeah.
probably would.
Yeah, I would make a joke out of it or something. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I would let it be known.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah.
First thing that came to my mind would be like, man, I identify as a guy.
Yeah.
It's like it's a split in a 50-50
Mm,
that either they go for Trump or they don't, right?
right.
Which is I feel like it's the whole United States.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
mean
whole
that's
United
that's the
You
whole
States.
know what
Yeah.
I'm
country,
saying?
That's the
regardless
country.
of
So
what race you
okay,
are.
so him as an artist going up there, he got canceled from this huge
Yeah.
group
Wow.
that had made a song and
Ooh.
it was already released and and it's everywhere, all platforms. And the group's name is Mana,
Mm,
and it's kind of Mana is kind of like a rock, like a light rock band.
Hmm.
mhm.
But dude, they're like known worldwide. They're huge.
Ah, it's a big
And
opportunity.
yeah, so I mean, they took the song down, so pretty much canceled the bag on the song because,
Dang.
and they released a statement saying we don't associate with people that support uh
Wow.
people that discriminate people.
Yeah,
And
Dang.
I was like, holy crap! So to me, that because I mean, yes, they are the big group, and of course, they have more people tuning into their music
hmm,
than the other artists.
Yeah.
right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But like you said earlier, you said you got to stay with 10 toes down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
And like a lot of people say here, we got to stand on business. Whenever you know what I'm saying. So I thought that
Ah,
was pretty cool on their part because they're standing up for something.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
saying? So that was dope.
And
Mhm.
and at the end of the day, man, music has a very rich history in being used to amplify your beliefs.
Yep.
Right, right.
Yep.
And like right now, I just got done watching something early today that the Trump campaign was using music that belongs to the estate of Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
Uh, what was this? What was the song? Uh, it's something that he co-wrote, but basically his estate, didn't want to release the rights for the Trump campaign to use his music, because if you know Isaac Hayes, you know a lot of his music was during like the 60s and black exploitation films and stuff like that.
Right.
And you know, black back then, black music was for the, you know, standing against being oppressed at
Okay.
that time, and they just didn't feel that it properly represented the ideas that his music represented by it being used in the Trump campaign,
Right.
you know, rallies and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, you really got to think about your music. Who is it for?
Yeah.
What purpose does it serve?
Right.
And is my music going to align with this situation?
Right. Right.
It's true.
Man, that's crazy. Oh,
Internet,
shit, touch the camera cold.
Oh, yeah.
thumbs up. As much as the internet has been used for a tool of connecting us,
Mhm.
it has also been a vehicle for dividing us.
For sure.
Man, talk.
Oh yeah, bro. Honestly, it's not the same no more.
Uh,
The internet changed everything, bro. Like the way people have access to other people like that.
Yeah.
Back then, it was not like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to go. You have to go drive to you can see your girl. You know what I'm saying? There was no FaceTime.
Yeah, but he was saying we were saying how like how it's it, like social media was created to connect people,
Yeah.
and now it's pretty much dividing people.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to think about it, man. Like, it used to be, I would never know what you were thinking unless I
Right.
asked you.
Right.
That's true.
Damn, that's fucking
That's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
everybody has the power to just,
What's on your mind? That's the first thing on
Yeah.
Facebook. What's on your mind?
Yeah.
And that's a I think, and I was listening to a podcast about that. I think uh it's not an accurate representation of how people think, because the people that are prone to like just type out their thoughts, they're
Mhm.
gonna be biased to certain. They're gonna be a little more extreme.
Right.
Where like and the other 80% of people probably not even posting on there. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I don't think it's even an accurate representation of. I don't think we're divided, but I don't think it's not. It's as bad as it looks on social media, because everybody
Okay.
that's writing on there, everybody's not writing their opinion on there.
the
Right.
squeaky wheel.
Yeah, it's just a
the
couple
grease.
people that's on there just firing everything up, and
Yeah.
everybody else is just like, man, whatever. I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, and that's
That's
crazy,
true,
bro.
too.
There's people that making money of that too. Of the
Yep.
lifestyle,
Man,
how they influence people. You know, influencers and stuff. That's real, bro.
Yeah.
There's people that really, really like are stuck to these people's lives, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Living their lives through their lives.
You're right, man.
that's true. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Vicarious, man.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
You want to go into my segment?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You want to give them the?
Go.
Well, we have a game that we play here. It's called Red Flag, White Flag.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you guys scenarios, and then if you guys think it's a red flag, yeah, lift out the red flag. If you guys feel like there's nothing wrong with it, you know, you hit us with the white one, and then you explain why.
Okay.
See, look,
All right. All right. All right. Cool.
yeah, where you have the
Surrender.
yeah, where you have the mic is the red one, and the other one's the white. I'm gonna start with the first one. Do you guys think it's a red flag if they don't have too many friends?
On social media.
No, on real life.
I don't think that's a red flag.
So is this like somebody you trying to date, or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. These are dating questions.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So if they don't have too many friends,
I'm married, so I gotta answer these right.
I gotta be careful.
yeah, I'm
That's
gonna say, yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, generally speaking, most women, and don't flame me up for this.
Charles, be careful, brother. Don't get us canceled now.
Most, not all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A majority of the conversations that I've had
Yeah.
is that they have had difficulty time making friends with other women
Yeah, and,
around
and
their age.
keeping friends
Keeping
too.
friends,
Yeah,
too.
keeping friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's why. Yeah, I feel like when you find yours, man, you just keep the same ones. But
Yeah.
sometimes finding new ones is just like you don't know what to expect sometimes.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, you could have meet new people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with
Uh-huh.
that either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Especially in the music business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, some of it could be for you never know. It could take you far,
Yeah.
or it could help you somewhere
Yeah.
Yeah.
down the line.
Yeah, but they
Or
don't have to be your friend.
yeah, they don't have to
You
be.
know what I'm saying? You can still work with people, but it's just like for me, um, I feel like a lot of people throw that word around like loosely. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
friends.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
So you gotta be careful with that too, though.
I feel like yeah, that's true because like to me, I'd be like, yeah, that's the homie, like you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
like
yeah.
to
yeah, you
call
met.
him a friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's
Uh,
something different.
Yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. You what you said is
okay,
okay.
it's a white flag.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. If they don't talk to their parents, is that a red flag to you or a white flag?
To me, it'd be a red flag.
Yeah, for
That's
Yeah,
a
me.
that's
red
cause for concern.
cause for concern. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
It's like
red
It's like green
flag, but I'm
flag.
gonna have a white one. Just yeah.
just in case.
Because sometimes there are parents or
Yeah,
people, and you may have some bad parent, abusive parents,
true, true.
things, situations of that nature. You never know until you
Yeah,
Yeah.
dig
Well,
deeper in. But for the most part, if it's a healthy thing, and they not cool with that's a red. So maybe I'm white flag. I'm
well,
white flag.
yeah. Well, okay,
I'm
you
white
can be
flag.
white
I'm
flag.
white flag.
I
I can say
still
white
think
okay,
flag.
okay.
I want to piggyback off of that because you know, regardless of the situation, what may be the divide between them and their parents, you still want to be aware and mindful of that relationship because you want to know if that's going to have any implications
Yeah,
Yeah,
on your relationship with that person.
that's true.
So you still want to you don't want to just be melancholy and
Oh no.
dismissive of the fact that there's a divide between the parent and child relationship that's
Right.
there.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
agree with you. Like I said, I wouldn't judge them, but for me, family is a big deal. So it
Mhm.
would be a red flag for me because like I'm like I I understand, bro. Like he was saying, there's parents that they were not there
Yeah.
for their
True.
kids.
You got
True.
facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Fact.
for me, it's like I still will. I don't know. It will be a red one for me because I don't know if you're ready to like to
Yeah.
engage
Oh, that's
with.
true.
That's and
Yeah.
that's what I was
Man,
gonna say.
that's
To
Good
true.
me,
point.
it makes it a red flag because it's like, what kind of trauma do you have, and what
Yeah.
kind of are you ever gonna be okay with it? Are you ever gonna get over it? Are
Yeah,
you over it? You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Are you like okay with the actions you've taken? You know what I'm saying? There's
yeah,
Right.
not. I get it. Sometimes you got to cut people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. True,
Sometimes you
true.
do, but and my thing is that is going through all that mental health is just it can weigh on a
Yeah.
Yeah.
relationship as well.
That's
You know
True,
what
true.
I'm saying?
And
true.
So
take it one step further. How's that going to
Huh.
reflect on the relationship with her and her kids?
Uh-huh.
Mm, yeah,
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 man.
yeah.
yeah,
That's just I don't know. But I mean, for the people that are in that situation, they can
Mhm.
get help. Like I
Yeah.
believe big time and talking to people
now
and
if
being
the reason
involved.
why you don't talk to him is all right, cool, like you can get over that,
Yeah.
then get the fuck over it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for the other one. If their time is limited, is that a red flag for you or not?
Their time is limited.
So are you saying like they just tell you that their time is limited, or it actually
They
is?
really like have like a hectic, busy
They
life.
gotta.
They're like, look, we're gonna have to schedule things up. We need to find ways of us seeing each other and being around each other because that's the type of relationship I can have right now.
That's tough because I feel like a hypocrite.
I man, that's a hard one because
Yeah.
there's a lot of depends.
Yeah.
What do
Because
you
I'm
mean?
Like it
busy.
depends because if you really like that person, you'll make time.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a red.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Because
with
I,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
But
want to say nothing's gonna get us canceled again.
it.
Most women, if they into you, they gonna make time for you.
Yeah,
that's facts because it
Yeah,
goes
real
it,
talk.
it goes both ways.
It
You know
do,
what I mean?
yeah.
If a
exactly.
man is busy or a woman's too busy, if she's into you, she'll make time for you.
You'll make time, yeah. So,
Now, if at the beginning it's kind of like that, it would be a red flag for me.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I'll be like, yeah, I don't think I could take it too serious.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if like time goes, if it even goes that far,
Yeah.
and you actually see her true self, and she starts making time for you, then of course,
Why is it a white flag for you?
I'm gonna say for me,
Okay.
it's a white flag, uh, because I do know what it's like
Yeah.
to be busy
right,
as hell. Um, Between whatever you do for work, whatever projects you got going on, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So it depends on if if she's a woman and she's like a go-getter hustler and stuff like that, and she making moves and got these connections, and I got to do this and I got to be on this meeting call with these people and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
and everything. I can understand your time is limited. I got to deal with kids when I come home
Yeah.
and stuff and everything. I get that. I get that. So I can understand that. However, there, like you said, there's still needs to be some type of effort
Yeah.
to to at least be somewhat available, or to
right,
try to schedule
right, right,
time,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
to meet up. Because man, like that's how I've been navigating, my 30s and stuff like that. Man, I live my life on a calendar.
okay,
Almost every other day of the week is
Okay.
already spoken for, and
Yeah.
so if it don't get on there, it's not getting done. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely do understand being busy and trying to balance a dating life and a social life,
right,
and still spend time with family and stuff like that. So
Honestly, I feel like that's the best way to do it. I used to be all over the place, and recently, like a year and a half ago, I started doing that, like trying to like manage my time and kind of like make notes for myself. Cause you know what I'm saying. We're gonna forget, bro. You're gonna forget. Like, you know what I'm saying. Life is moving so fast.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying. And everyone got something going on.
Yep.
So you need to find ways how to align with those people to be able to make it work. So I agree, but at the same time, it's still a red flag for me because it's like, how can you get to know a person if you don't spend time with them?
right,
You know, I
right,
feel like at the beginning it's cool. Yeah, like if you guys in a relationship and y'all manage to make it work, yeah, we would turn to a white one. But at the beginning, yeah, I don't think I can do it.
right.
Yeah. All right, ready for the last one? All right, the last one is if they love bomb you, that they give you gifts at the beginning, they just all over you. Is that a red flag for you or no?
Mm,
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a red flag.
yeah,
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy red
Yeah,
flag.
Yeah,
you
I thought
giving me,
about it. I thought about it when I was going out with the white one. Like, yeah, you're right.
you giving me
You
serial
gotta be
killer
I'm
vibes.
being toxic if I'm showing the white one.
You giving me serial killer vibes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's too much, especially like right at the beginning. They don't even know you. It's like, man, I
What do
hope
you think?
not.
You look like you want to go with the white one. Talk to
yeah,
us.
I'm in between, man.
All
Like
right, all right, cool, cool, cool.
on in that scenario,
Okay,
it's a case by case.
okay.
It really depends on
You
the
went with red one I mean, white on the other one. Come on, Charles.
man. Dre, let me make it, bro. I ain't trying to get canceled in real life.
I got you right.
He's like, let me think about this one.
Bro. Because for some people that's part of their love language. They're just really, really open about expressing themselves
Okay,
and gift
okay.
giving and stuff like that. And
Right,
sometimes that can be just it may seem like it's red flag territory, but it might just be just the way that they show their appreciation in a healthy way.
Yeah,
um you can't, like I said, you kind of have to observe
right,
and
right,
see if
You
they're
just
right.
like free stuff, bro.
right.
Dog.
either
There's nothing
either
wrong with being treated as a man. It's nothing wrong with being treated well. Like,
Spoiled.
yeah,
Thank-
yeah,
Nothing wrong with being spoiled.
right now you gotta remember, like, man, we live in a time where women are out earning men, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
like
Yeah.
in a majority, and so women,
No, and there's girls that like to give gifts to their guys
they
too,
do.
though,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Girls like, you know what I'm saying. So I see it too. But yeah,
We're
it's
saying excessive though.
Yeah,
yeah.
but you said excessive, so
So what are we saying
Yeah,
excessive? Can we
so
put a dollar amount on it?
they getting cars and stuff, like,
Yeah, is it? Yeah. Is it
You
like
know,
some
paying
candy
your
or is
cell
it
phone
like the
bill,
PS5?
Yeah, so yeah,
paying
like
your rent.
so
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
yeah, so yeah, I ain't gonna let no woman just straight up just take
Take
over
care of
my
you.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
just
there
take
you go.
care of me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not your child. All right.
okay.
You
Yeah, facts.
you ain't got to pay my car note, my insurance and stuff like that. And, yeah.
But it's nice if they think of you. They buy you a little
Yeah,
gift.
that's
You know what I'm
nice.
saying?
It's nice if they when they do it. You know what I'm saying, but not excessive.
Excessively.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right at the
It's
beginning.
yeah. Just for me, like yeah, I would say it's red too
Now, if
because
we're in the middle of, if we're
Oh
already been
yeah.
years together, and you're spoiling me, I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
you
yeah.
know.
All day.
But I would reciprocate too. You know what I'm
Uh-huh,
saying?
yeah.
As
You gotta watch out if it's coming out of nowhere. She might be trying to hide something.
oh, you right, you right, you right.
Hey,
Yeah,
put them on game.
you're right.
Trying to throw you
What?
off.
What you trying to cover up for?
He's gonna go home and
Nice.
fight today.
What you
Be
trying
like,
to
you bought
cover?
me some shoes last week. What happened? That is crazy. Nah, yeah, I feel like it's just to me it's too much, bro. When they like you just started seeing this person, they're already throwing the L word around. Oh, I love you.
Oh, that's
You
wild.
know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that do that though, bro.
Been in a situation like that before?
Yes, yes, and it didn't end well for me. You know, because it's just like it's too much, bro. You feel me? You barely getting to know the person, and
Yeah,
they want to walk into your life like they already know your whole life, and you don't know me yet. I don't know you. Let me get to see who you are first. You know.
yeah, yeah.
So
But also as well, there are some situations wherever like for example, you know how you hear stories about people getting married within six months
Yeah.
of
I don't
Yeah.
know.
dating each other.
It's rare. I mean,
It's rare, but
it's rare.
imagine that like you get swept off your feet like that. I mean, it's a love story type deal. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
doesn't
You
happen.
a risk taker like that?
I'm not, but okay, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
more realistic with my thoughts.
okay.
I'm a realistic person before I think about little fairy tales
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying.
Like
I
the
take notes on being a realistic person. You know what I'm saying.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I believe I'm realistic shit. You know what I'm saying. So I couldn't be that way, but there are people that
It
they get.
doesn't bother you dating a girl like that.
No, it does bother me.
Oh, okay.
No, for sure. I'll be like, yeah, slow
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
What you trying to do? Trying to butter me up for
Yeah.
it.
Well, man, like I said, so you got to keep in mind both of y'all have agency in the relationship. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
just because she's you know gift giving and doing a lot and all that stuff like that, it doesn't you don't have to respond directly where she is. You still have to take the pace that you're
Okay,
comfortable with.
okay. I
Yeah, for
respect that.
sure.
Yeah, that's
And
true. Yeah.
I mean, you can't let somebody else's actions dictate
Right.
how you
Sure.
respond, man,
Right.
like that.
Yeah, but some girls be asking you, oh, why you not saying it back?
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you be in a situation where it's like he just gave you a bunch of shit. You gotta have to say that I love you back.
But at the same time, though, man, I believe
Keep going,
You ever
Charles.
Love
Keep
you
going,
too,
Charles.
I believe
baby.
Keep going, Charles.
somebody that's reasonable would rather you be upfront and honest about I'm not there yet,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
rather you just play along with it and just because
Yeah.
that's where they get the term gaslighting from. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you don't want to be accused of that.
yeah. True.
Get canceled real
Charles, you
fast.
just like free stuff.
have
Wave your white flag,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? Buy me some.
Yeah.
you ever thrown around the L word to get you into the situation you want to be into with that person?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't think no
Yeah, that's
men
a
don't
that's a
really do
super
that.
cool
Yeah,
debate, bro.
yeah, that's a dumb move.
Yeah.
Dumb move, bro.
I know a couple of people that have done that in the
I
past.
mean, if it's Rihanna, yeah, nice.
That's the thing, man. It's some guys, bro. They just don't care about the other
They
person,
don't. Yeah.
and so
They would say anything.
Yep.
yeah, they'll say anything
They would say anything.
Yeah.
just for the end goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll say whatever gets me in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
know. That's scary territory right there, bro. Because you
Yeah.
can end up in a situation you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Goes back to the same thing, bro. Karma's real, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
true.
play with people, especially in relationships. You play with people's feelings, somebody's gonna play with yours.
Man, that's why, bro. That's the best advice you ever have, man. If you a single dude out here, bro, and you plan on getting married one day,
Yeah,
don't mess with nobody's wife, bro.
Hey,
yeah.
facts, facts.
You wouldn't want nobody doing nothing to yours.
Yeah, hey,
that
for
energy
real.
out
Hey, people
there.
get killed over things like
Oh
that,
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
all the
Yeah,
time.
you
all the
know,
time.
it's crazy. But yeah, but it's tough. Like I have a few friends that they not married, and they tell me stories and situations. I also have a lot of girlfriends that talk to me how hard it is the dating scene right now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's just like nowadays, bro. It's just
Yeah,
wow,
nobody
what's
really
out
trying
there?
to do nothing.
Yeah,
Everybody it's just a free fall,
yeah.
basically.
It depends, bro. Like it's. I
Do you
mean,
think it's the Wild West now because you actually get to see stuff? As in, back then you
oh,
weren't able to see it
Yeah.
like as much as you see it
I
now.
agree.
Because I feel like it's
You get to choose if you want to get in that
Yeah,
situation because you kind of
Mhm.
know what's up.
yeah,
Yep.
You've seen things.
yeah. There's so much, like you said, there's so much that's out. As far as like everybody on social media is a relationship guru.
yeah,
Yeah,
Every
bro.
other podcast
uh huh,
is a
Yeah,
relationship, guidance podcast and stuff, and so there's so much exposure now because when we were growing up, man,
I didn't have
we
that stuff.
Ain't have
we
a
didn't have none of that stuff, man. So the
Yeah.
only relationships that you got to watch were your parents,
Parents.
your church members, and stuff like
yeah, yeah.
that.
Yeah,
yeah,
And from the outside looking in, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, that stuff looked like it was going all
You
right.
missing one though. We saw TV and that kind of messed us up too.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
whole
That made
nother
that
story.
created the romantic love story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it also created the man is a doofus, like the Simpsons
Yeah.
and
Okay,
all that.
you're
yeah,
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
it kind of painted the man as like not intelligent, just sit at the house, drink beer.
yeah,
Right.
It
Right.
kind of that stuff kind of got programmed.
Yeah.
yeah. We are
Yeah,
being programmed, bro.
yeah,
Nasty
uh-huh.
with everything.
Yeah,
We
So
that's
just
many
did.
subliminal messages out there.
Yeah.
You don't even notice, bro.
I think back what you said before. I think women kind of moving like they want to move like men now.
Yeah.
And we are
Good
part of the
counsel, Dre.
blame because we are. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people
No,
saying
I'm
that
just
though.
saying, yeah,
I'm just
because
saying, bro.
and when I say that, because a lot of men been playing women, and like you
Yeah,
said, and now they kind of feel like I ain't gonna have no feeling. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do
yeah,
what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that kind of
it's just people hurting people, bro.
man, there you
And
go
There you go.
and
in
you
a
that's a
nutshell.
reaction because honestly, the same way they're like I said, I have a few friends that they don't trust nobody, bro. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, bro, give yourself a chance with somebody. Like, get to know. Nah, I
Nah.
can't. I can't. Like, they look for the most small detail
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
run away from
Yep.
that.
Well,
That's how hurt they are, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And the same thing with girls too. You feel me? So,
Yep.
man, and the thing is, it doesn't even have to be from firsthand experience.
Nope.
mm,
You can observe relationships around you,
exactly. Yeah.
and the way that those relationships played out can cause you to be paranoid
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
about any future relationship that you may have,
Right.
Yeah.
and paralyze you from making any substantial significant commitments.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's real. That's
Because
real.
that person could have been the one, but you never gave it time to
Yeah.
develop.
Gave time.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You ran
So,
away before it even started.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to go into the last segment?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
All
do
right,
the
cool.
last
We got
segment.
one more segment in here. We call it Top Five. So I want you guys, since we have musicians in the building today, give me your top five best instruments according to you from 5 to 1.
Hmm.
And five being the least, of
No,
course.
5 being the least and 1 being the best one.
I've been the least. Okay. I can start. I
Go
don't
ahead,
mind.
Dre.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Take us off, Dre.
All right. So 5.
Okay.
Uh, let's make this interesting. I like all the instruments, but I guess 5 would be what instrument? I don't like. No offense, Charles. I don't like
I already know what it is.
the soprano
I already knew
saxophone.
it.
Damn.
It's
I already
just
knew it.
something about that sound, that nasally sound.
Okay.
I don't like the soprano saxophone. Um, so I guess number 4 would be bass guitar.
Okay.
Number 3 would be drums.
Okay.
Number 2 would be keyboard.
Nice.
My favorite instrument is the bass clarinet. That is the sound I love. Like, it's the one. It's like a clarinet, but it just has a deep tone. It's real warm and reedy. It is there's a song by Snarky Puppy, like the Moonlight or something that features it. It is a great instrument.
It's like it's the big one, right? That goes down.
It's a big clarinet, big black
Oh,
clarinet. Yeah, and it
Alright.
Okay.
it produces a deep tone. I love that.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
favorite instrument.
Yeah, my son plays the clarinet, man.
Okay. Yeah, tell him to
That's a
get that
cool
bass
instrument.
clarinet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
All
Next.
right, all right.
Hate the piano.
Nah, not even close. Not even close. Um, I'll say number 5 for me. Um, I guess I have to say, and it's not that I hate this instrument. It's just that I gotta have something to put in number 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the bagpipes.
The bagpipes.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
gonna be the
Okay.
What?
bagpipes. Just because it's
I love the bagpipes.
it's just I've never seen bagpipes used in anything other than a police officer funeral service. Like
Okay.
I Dre, when was the last time you saw somebody play bagpipes live, bro?
Never.
Exactly.
Excellent, bro.
Matter of fact, we need to go ahead and start a movement. We need to bring bagpipes.
Bring him back.
What is those shows they do in the Woodlands where they go stay the weekend and they dress up like
Oh, the
those?
Renaissance.
Oh, the Renaissance. That's probably the last time I saw bagpipes. At the
That's
Renaissance.
probably the only time I've
Only
ever
time
seen
you're
it.
gonna see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Number 4.
All right, so number 4, um, I'm gonna have to say trumpets.
Oh, okay.
And I know we got
Getting
a
a
we got a
little
we got a lot
controversial.
we got I know we got a lot of Latin viewers and stuff, and I know trumpet is very
Yeah, it's
very
big.
much embedded
Big.
in the Latin music
Yeah.
and everything. It's just that we grew up in marching band down here in the South,
Yeah.
SWAC marching bands,
Yeah.
and trumpets have some of the worst band etiquette
Okay.
in marching band. They
That's not
split.
the instrument. That's more of the play.
True, but I mean, I got to go for my experiences.
Got
And so, man, like they split a lot of notes.
Okay.
They hold on to the notes after the cutoffs all the time. Like these are things that our band director would be pissed off about. He would
Yeah.
grab furniture and throw it
Oh,
into the band. So we got
Oh,
music
man.
stands getting thrown over your head, chairs getting thrown across the room and stuff because they are just notorious for just being obnoxious when it comes to
Right.
the etiquette of the music. Like they try to scream for the highest note. Sometimes they hit it, sometimes they miss it, sometimes they overshoot it.
Okay.
And yeah, it gets crazy. So Trump is getting number 4.
Okay.
Uh man, I'm gonna have to say number 3. It's probably gonna be flute.
Okay. Okay.
I love a good flute,
The sound.
man.
Yeah. That's
Matter of fact, shout out to my homie
hypnotizing sound. Yeah.
Yansa Valdez. If y'all don't know her, go look her up, man. She's in Houston. She's a fantastic flute player.
Okay.
Nice.
She's Cuban. Yeah, the girl is bad. The girl is bad.
We need to have her in the podcast.
Yeah, bring her
for
on, bring her
sure.
on,
Yeah,
bring her on, man.
beautiful.
She'll
Yeah.
love to do it, man. She's also signing on with Noteworthy Talent, so I'm
Oh, beautiful.
trying to place her in some
Okay.
events and stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, flute is great. Reason why it's in number 3 is because it doesn't look like it, but that thing requires so much wind to play.
Okay.
Mm.
I have a flute. I play it once in the blue moon because I get lightheaded when I play
Oh,
it.
wow.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, like you really have to condition yourself to play that instrument.
Oh wow.
How do you
Yeah.
know that? Hey, good facts.
Yeah. And
Number 2.
number 2, I'm gonna say bass guitar.
Okay. Okay.
Just because when I started really trying to hone my craft and actually like play music and be within like the chord changes and everything
Yeah.
like that, I really had to start trying to listen to what the bass players are doing in the songs to try to play the changes of the music. And
Okay.
you get being a saxophone player and you listen to the bass player and you play the notes that he's playing, it gives you a totally
Mhm.
um a unique approach to the music that makes you stand out as a saxophone player. Like
Mm.
if you're a wind player, instrument, any type of vocal instrument player, and you play around and you play based off of what the bass player is doing, it's gonna make you that much more interesting
Oh
as
wow.
an instrumentalist. So I did, he's the reason he's the guy that got me started listening to bass lines and stuff because the average person doesn't even really notice the
Yeah.
bass part in the
Right.
music until it's taken out. Like when you're
Yeah.
producing and
That
you take
carries the whole
it
song.
carries the whole
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the average person doesn't really know that. And
Yeah.
so I had to really start trying to listen to that.
Okay.
And that unlocked a whole nother level of my musicianship.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Drum roll number one.
Number one.
Mm.
Can you guess what it is?
Kazoo.
It's the harmonica. I'm playing. No, it's a saxophone, man. That instrument has changed my life. From day one.
Okay.
From day one, man. I don't know. I don't know where my life would be if I wasn't if it wasn't a part of me.
Right.
It was a natural connection. It was a relationship that was just meant to be.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. Dope. You want to go? E?
No, you go first.
For me, I would say number five will be the saxophone. Um, four, the drums. Three, bass guitar. Two, piano. And number one, I'm gonna be Hispanic as hell. The acoustic guitar, the guitar. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can take you places when people play it.
What's the difference between the acoustic guitar?
Because they have different types, but it's more like that's like more like wind guitar, like con las cuerdas, and then they have the rock ones that son más fuertes. You know what
Oh,
I'm
I see
saying?
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought they were the same thing.
Mm,
I mean, a guitar, but I know the difference looking at them.
yeah.
You
You
know what
get
I'm
different
saying?
flavors.
Different
Two different
sounds.
sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two different sounds.
Yeah.
More natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acoustic.
Yeah. You
So that guitar would be my number one.
okay?
I always dreamed about uh how to play bachata. You know how they
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I always used to say,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
learn.
that's a guitar though. That's something else.
Ain't it?
It looks
It's
like a guitar, but it's because they have different.
but it's a regular guitar. It's not a bass.
No, I think it's called a requinto or something. It has like more. ¿Cómo se llaman
The
las
strings.
strings? Yeah. Look it up. Look it up.
Nah, we're gonna go with basic guitar, bro.
All right, all right,
That's gonna be my number one.
all right. What's the other ones?
Number two would be piano.
Okay.
Three would be drums.
Uh huh.
And four would be that guitar, the
Electric.
Electric.
electric guitar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And number five, the cello.
The cello.
Cello.
Ah.
Sorry, Clark.
Yeah.
And of course, all of this is opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
mean
know.
it's a group.
Everybody, everybody
not-
likes what they like, and
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
That's preferences. I think it's cool how like when you make music, it's so many instruments, but people usually gravitate towards
Yeah.
their
Saxophone.
the ear gets called by whatever it is. It can be the saxophone, the guitar, the drum, the
Right,
bass.
right.
You always say, "Oh, I like that song because of that or so that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful.
Dave Chappelle had a really funny skit about
Oh.
that. I don't know if you're familiar with the
Yes,
Dave
No,
Chappelle
yeah, I
show.
used to watch it. Hell yeah.
He had that one skit about what instrument different cultures like.
yeah.
I
okay,
remember that one
okay,
now.
okay.
Yeah, he had the guitar player and all the white people like, yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Then they brought the guitar to the barbershop. Man, turn it up.
They had somebody that started playing drums
Brother
and
the barbershop.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, for real. You wanna
But what?
go ahead and get their social medias?
Yeah, let's we're gonna work towards closing it out.
Okay.
We've been going now for an hour and 3 minutes strong. Feels like we've been doing this
Man.
podcast for 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You guys,
Bye.
Hey,
thank you for
so
coming,
once
man.
again, I wanna thank y'all for making it out. And man, the knowledge I have behind music is really amazing. And for the average person, and I consider myself an average person because I don't make beats, I don't play instruments, I
Yeah.
never have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a broader view to the
It's
instrument.
interesting.
It
Yeah.
is super
Yeah. It's really
interesting.
interesting.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but actually talking to someone that's very passionate, like y'all are,
Yeah.
about the instruments. You know what I'm saying? So that's beautiful to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually enjoyed the conversations we had today when we talked about different instruments. But for everybody watching this, I want them to get to know y'all and follow y'all's pages. If y'all could drop them, and when I release a video, I'll tag y'all on YouTube and on IG.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I guess I'll go first.
Go ahead.
You can follow me. My personal page is CNote07.
Okay.
So that's C to the NOTE 07. You can find my performance videos and
Nice.
all my shows that I got coming up and
Okay.
everything like that. My company page, my agency
Mhm.
is Noteworthy Talent.
Okay.
So just at Noteworthy Talent or go to noteworthytalent.com. You'll find everything that we have to offer there.
Awesome.
That's beautiful.
Cool. Now I can be found everywhere at Dre on the keys. DREONKEYS. Dre on the keys. Well, it's just how you spell it. Facebook, YouTube. I have some music on Spotify. So yeah, go check me out. Follow me. Connect with me.
Hey,
Let's work.
Beautiful.
thank y'all for
Beautiful.
coming.
We have this thing that we do before we get out. Leave us with a positive message that you guys would like to give to our viewers.
Stay in school. Don't do that. Nah.
Hey, that's a positive message.
Dare line.
Yeah. Nah. Uh, man, just stay disciplined. Uh, Consistency. Uh, and things may not happen like just like instantly, but if you work a little bit, really, I guess my message would be, man, don't overestimate what you can do in 10 years, and don't because you may I'm mixing this all up. Y'all got to edit this. No, but a lot of times we underestimate what we can do in 10 years and overestimate what we can do in a day. So
Ooh.
gradual progress is the key. So it may look like, in 6 months you didn't make any progress, but when you look back over 3 years, you're like, oh man, you did this, this, and this. So
Yeah, that's beautiful.
just ride the ups and downs and just keep pushing.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. What I want to add is just, man, keep in mind,
Mm-hmm.
nobody is perfect.
Right.
We're not perfect.
Yep.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that there is a road of redemption for everybody.
Okay.
There are some people that have done some things.
There's limits. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some limits, with us on how we perceive things. But
Okay.
for the most part, man, just keep in mind, really be mindful of if you were in those shoes,
Mm.
what would you do, or
Yeah.
how would you want people to respond to you? So, really, just just be kind of slow to judge, withhold judgment for a little while.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
right now we're this is going to be a very decisive and divisive year for the whole country,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and you're going to learn some things about your neighbors
Yeah.
you didn't know,
Yeah.
and yeah, it could get messy out there. So just just be slow to judge everybody.
Hey.
Yeah. And shit, go vote, man. I just had a briefing about voting this week, and I saw how important that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you complain or say things if you don't have a saying? Just the fact that you went and did it. I know people don't believe in the system, but just being part of it, bro, it's either better to go and voice your opinion than just take. You know what I'm saying?
Educate yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then go
for
take
sure.
action.
For me, I would say find things that motivate you to keep going. I feel like sometimes we all have our ups and downs, and it's like just grab to those things that always get you to that happy place, those things that keep you going. Like, hold on to those things. I feel like that's the only way you can get out of like dark situations.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is keep grinding, keep pushing, And you remember, tomorrow's another day and a new day, fresh start. Let's go. This is Behind the Mic.